4 a.m. is typically when I go and work out on the weekdays, and that's no exception for this workout. And I really do need to do something about this training ADHD because I tend to try different things quite often. So one thing that I've never really done is mixed grip with deadlifts. I've done a rep here and there with it, but for this particular workout, I was like, we'll see how mixed grip feels. So just messing around with that a little bit. But one thing that I have been trying with deadlifts, and I think that I might not do anymore, is the use of a belt. So, and you may, if you follow powerlifting, you may see some powerlifters who deadlift without a belt ever. Christoph Wershbesky, I'm probably pronouncing his last name wrong, but a very OG Russian lifter. He has never deadlifted with a belt. So, and I think that with the belt, I just keep losing my positioning, especially when I get to the higher weight, and especially with this top set here. It just felt like I was pitched forward a little bit, and I just had to use my low back a lot more, where it didn't feel as though I was driving through my legs. So I think I'm going to switch back to beltless. The most I've ever pulled is beltless, which was 455, and that was a few months ago, or a lot of months ago. But I think I'm going to stick to doing the singles and then just switch to doing beltless. I think it just simply feels better. My position is a lot more consistent. There's a lot less that I have to think about. My slack pull is a lot more consistent. So, and honestly, I don't really feel a difference in the bracing or the tightness when I have the belt on versus when I don't. So I think that the experiment has been pretty okay. The belt was starting to feel pretty good, but it's just inconsistent for me. And I think that the biggest thing with deadlifts for me is the consistency. So my form has to be repeatable, and I really have to not think about it. But one thing that has been working, or seems like it's working for the usage of a belt, is the strict press, so the OHPs, as you see here. Started using the belt a little bit, just went up 5 pounds. It was a little bit of a grinder. It's a little bit of a sticking point at the middle, but we are kind of reaching the very top end of our OHP, and maybe I'm pushing the RP a little bit too hard, but it went up nonetheless. And I think that one thing I'm gonna have to work on a tad bit is the balance when doing the OHP. For a few of the reps here, I did had to take like a step back, or felt like I was leaning back a little bit. So the racing there could probably use a little bit of assistance. But all in all, those are feeling pretty great, especially being complemented with the seated OHP on my other day. And then I just did 2 very quick sets of squats, just prime the body a little bit and make sure that motor pattern is ingrained into me, and hopefully it will assist with the other day. And I think over time I will add a little bit more work to the squats for this day, but I think for now I'm just trying to build a baseline. So just 2x2, nothing too crazy. So and then we moved on to the GHR back extensions. Did the first set with these with my squat shoes on because I was too lazy to change them, and didn't think that it would make a big difference, but it definitely did, and almost tore my hamstrings off. So but then we moved on to some Nordic hamstring curls. I love these really light up my hamstrings. And again, if you're not able to do these, There is a regression that you're able to do, and I can talk about that a little bit further in a different video. But what I'm doing actually for the Nordic hamster curls is a little bit of progression. I have done this before, and I'm going to start doing it again, but I started adding weights to the set. So for that first set, you can see I did, like over 10 reps. So for the second set, I did grab a 10-pound dumbbell, and I'm going to start doing these weighted, kind of see where and how much I can push these. And again, hopefully these will assist with doing the actual Nordic curls on a flat pad rather than the GHR, because the GHR is significantly easier. And following this, did the primary quad accessory, which was the belt squat. Really trying to tempo and then pause these, just so that my knees can have a little bit of a break from, the impacts. I got some old ass knees, so but the workout went pretty well. This has all my workouts are trending to be taking a little bit longer than I usually take them, which is a good and a bad thing, because maybe I need to be a little bit more better with my time management. But I think overall I'm just doing a lot more work, which I absolutely enjoy. I could be in the gym for 3+ hours if it were really up to me, meaning if I just chose to be a delinquent and prioritize only being into the gym. There's so much things you can do. So but that is pretty much it for the workout. We'll get stronger over the next few weeks. I'm just an average guy trying to get jacked as fuck. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.